I snuck into 2 exclusive events at Chapman University's film school. Oh boy, I really hope I don't get suspended for this one. If you don't already know me, my name is Sophie Bell. My dream is to be a director and to own my own production company someday. And I'm dropping out at the end of freshman year. Why? Basically, I want to start working on sets as soon as possible rather than spend my early years in school. Plus, I'm a communication major, which isn't related to film at all. But again, this calls for a longer conversation. And you can watch the convo here after this video. How did I manage to sneak into 2 events? This is what I did. A week before starting school, I reached out to a bunch of people in Chapman's film school through Instagram. I went onto the seniors class page and messaged every film school senior. Out of the whole class, I got 1 reply from the sweetest girl. So this senior and I went to grab coffee to get to know each other, and she told me about a welcome dinner for all the incoming film students. So of course, I knew I would have to find a way to sneak in. So come on, let's get into that dinner.
I'm just about ready to head over to Dodge. I don't need a ticket to get into this, and I thought it would be a lot harder to sneak in. You know, I feel like everyone right now is just nervous and in a frantic energy, just like me, to make a bunch of friends right off the bat. I feel like the way to do it is to take it slow. Just make 1 or 2 friends tonight, and then from there, build up.
Something I did not think about, when people ask me what my major is, what am I gonna say? I guess I could say I'm majoring in acting because I'm acting like I belong. That's your dad joke of the day. And the reason why I'm even thinking about this is because I went to the humanities school. All of their tables was grouped by major. They're probably gonna do that at Dodge. What am I gonna, like, I think I'm overthinking it. I think it'll be fine. I'll find 1 person who I vibe with and just be like, can I sit with you? Wish me luck. This is Kyle. I just met her literally like 5 minutes ago. I pretended to be her cousin to get into this event. I actually had to have a major. I was right. I was right to overthink. I'm in. I'm cousin. What's your major? Film production. Kyle's the best. I really appreciate it. Guys, look how pretty this event is. Hollywood star, because we're gonna be like Hollywood famous, you know? Was just the dean talking to people. I actually really loved his speech, and he said something really cool. You can literally just go out to breakfast with them whenever. Professors here actually do want to talk to you, actually want to get to know you, and that was never my impression of what professors were actually like in college. In a way, I wish I was at Dodge. We'll see what happens. Maybe I won't drop out. Maybe I'll just join Dodge. I feel so blessed that I was able to like sneak in and get to see this. So, yeah. Did I really just say I might not drop out? Okay. The next week, I went to a normal event, nothing that I had to sneak into, and I met a guy, and no, it's not like that. And he told me about an exclusive actors event, which is perfect because I grew up acting. So I did know that it was exclusive, but I didn't know that it was for acting majors exclusively. I thought it was just gonna be for film kids in general. So I showed up telling everyone I was an actor, which may or may not have gotten me into a little bit of trouble with certain people, but it was worth it. Let's get into it. I forgot I signed up for an actors mixer event. A bunch of actors are getting together so film students can recruit them for their films. I totally forgot about it. I'm leaving now at 6:30. The event ends at 7:30. It's like a 20-minute walk from my dorm. It's my bad for sleeping in. I'm like really late, so I'm running now. Look at that! I could say, even though I'm dropping out, I went to a school with a really, really beautiful sunset. Okay. I made it. I'm only sweating just a little bit.
And as far as roles go, I love
Okay. Hi, my name is Sophie Bell. A fun fact about me is that freshman year of high school, I started a homework strike because I really didn't want to do homework. My dream role is I would love to play like badass superheroes, like kind of who have a darker side. Think like Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm like obsessed with her right now. That's my absolute dream role. Yeah, I'd love to act in your projects. Oh, and I'm a freshman. I came late. Sorry, guys.
Ooh, I'm just kidding. All right, let's put it on.
Yes, we did it. The upperclassmen really liked me, and some people thought it was hilarious that I was a freshman and snuck in here. But you know how I mentioned I got into a bit of trouble? 2 freshman actors came up to me and said, you know, we've never seen you in class before. And I was honest, and I said, well, I'm actually not an actor. And that's when I found out the event was for acting majors only. Apparently, the professor was asking people in class who I was because he had never seen me. Like any good actor, at least you know I made a standout appearance. I was told by a freshman after the event to never do something like that again. But until a faculty member tells me that, I am never gonna stop. Overall though, the night was a success and I met a lot of great people. Comment down below, should I sneak into more events or is it too risky? Have you ever snuck in somewhere you weren't supposed to be? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. Follow me along on my journey in college, especially if you want to see if I drop out by the end of this year. Next video comes out October 30th. See you all then.